several days already. Not again. It's already so late. Why? Why can't I sleep? Why? Ugh.
That is insomnia, my friend. But what is insomnia exactly? Hi, before we start this discussion, let me introduce myself first. My name is Nuru Natasha, or you can call me Natasha. And this is?
You may refer to me to as so.
And this is?
And I'm Shafinas.
So, tonight's discussion will be about insomnia. This is what I know about insomnia. Insomnia is a common sleep disorder that causes an individual to have difficulty falling asleep or staying asleep. It can drain your energy and can affect you mentally and physically. Do you know that 33.8% of the general population of Malaysians are reported to have insomnia symptoms, while 12.2% have chronic insomnia?
Yes, a really high number, even though it's 30% and 12%.
Yeah, I know, right? The average age of Malaysians suffering from insomnia range from 16 to 35-year-olds, which is the average age of secondary school students, college and university students, and fresh employees.
So basically, it's our age.
Yeah, exactly. It's quite serious. So what are the symptoms? Shafinas, would you tell me about the symptoms? Shafinas? Hello, Shafinas? Shafinas?
Oh, where was I? Oh, yes, the symptoms.
Yeah, symptoms.
Okay, the most common symptom of insomnia is a never-ending pile of issues such as personal issues, studying, and work-related matters. All of these issues cramp in our heads and linger in our minds even when it's already nighttime, enabling us from shutting our eyes off and falling asleep.
I see. Do you know any other symptoms that you know?
Well, as far as I know, the other common symptom is the one that we are very familiar with, and I'm sure you guys do, which is spending such a long time staring at our electronic devices.
Oh yeah, very relatable.
Oh my gosh.
Happens a lot.
Well, the light on our phones will cause our eyes to remain active and alert at night, which will lessen the feeling of sleepiness or drowsiness, and unfortunately, increasing the difficulty of falling asleep.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Man, symptoms are quite serious. But what about the physical emotional effects? How about you, so? Could you tell us the effects? So, could you tell me about the facts? So?
Hold on. Sorry, I haven't been getting enough sleep either. Give me that cat back.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, so sorry, you were saying?
I was asking, can you tell me about the physical and emotional effects of insomnia?
Okay.
Hmm.
So, for physicality, insomnia can lead to fatigue and tiredness. You know, as someone like us who are still in university, someone who suffers from insomnia may experience microsleep during the day due to lack of sleep. During this episode, they might fall asleep several times during the day without realizing it. It can be very dangerous, especially when the person is driving or operating heavy machinery. You know, you watch the news.
Yeah.
It happens all the time and it's just so scary.
Yeah,
Very tragic.
Another negative effect of insomnia is that it can weaken your immune system. This is because chronic sleep deprivation prevents your body from building up its forces. If you don't get enough sleep, all of us do, happens to us all the time, your body may not be able to fend off viruses and may take longer for you to recover from an illness. A lot of people who doesn't get enough sleep often get sick easily, get a fever, headache, and probably one of the few reasons why we skip class.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
I've been there
I mean-
too.
My doctor is already getting tired of giving me MCs. If sleep deprivation continues for a long period of time, it can increase the risk of chronic conditions such as diabetes, malnutrition, and heart disease.
I see. How about mentality? Can you explain me about that?
Oh gosh, for mentality, really hurts just thinking about it. For mentality, it causes mood changes which contributes to irritability, anxiety, depression. Then there's the cognitive impairment like difficulty concentrating. I did daydream before it's even my part to talk
Yeah.
and discuss with you guys. Like, I was thinking about something else. Happens all the time. So difficulty concentrating and then remembering information and making decisions. I'm making a lot of bad decisions before. For a followed by increased stress disorder. The constant struggle with sleep can exacerbate stress levels. So, okay, so that's physicality and mentality. Ash, do you have any idea how to fix insomnia? Please, I need your help here.
How to fix insomnia?
Yeah.
Oh,
Just
help
give
me.
us what you have in your head, your idea.
okay. I know one way to fix insomnia. So to solve this issue, you have to seek an advice from your counselor or therapist to overcome their personal issues rather than keeping the unsettling feeling in your heads. Okay, so there's another way to overcome it is by disciplining yourself from using our electronic devices at late night and avoiding screen time that's late and just let your brain to rest.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any other methods to fix insomnia? So?
Me, as someone who has insomnia issue right now. I mean, it is something that I'm trying to teach myself. Recently, I tried to exercise or working out. It helps improve my sleeping problems and it ties me down. The human body, it gets easier to fall asleep when you do something during the day, not just, lazing around, just laying down. It will cause your body to feel more active when you're basically doing nothing. Most people have insomnia due to still having energy left and feeling active. A healthy sleeping environment is also a good way to avoid insomnia. As an individual, it's most likely to fall asleep in a comfy and cool bed rather than a hot, stuffy room with mosquitoes flying around.
I see. How about you, Shafinas? Do you have any other methods to fix insomnia?
Well, there is something that I know, and I'm trying my very best to do it as much as possible, which is to avoid any form of stimulants or stimulation activities. This includes taking caffeines like coffee, alcohol, nicotine, and other illegal drugs that could stimulate me and keep me from falling asleep. Another thing that I'm also trying to avoid is taking longer time staring at my phone screen late at night and playing games at 2 or 3 a.m. And also, I try my best not to look at clocks.
Yeah. So, in conclusion, to avoid insomnia, we have to have a good lifestyle, have a good time schedule, sleeping schedule, and we have to discipline ourselves to sleep early, right? If we do have insomnia, we have to treat it right away. We have to meet a specialist and take the advice seriously so that it doesn't lead to any chronic illnesses. I think that's about it. I think that's the end of our discussion. Wait, what time is it now?
Hold on, let me just. Oh no, it's almost 12 midnight.
Oh no.
So how about we just end it here?
Yeah, I think we should just end it here. So thank you guys for listening to our discussion and good night and have a good rest. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.